I spent 43 years in the car business, and these are the 5 sleaziest things I ever saw car dealers do.
Ray, you love the way that RAV4 drove, didn't you?
I absolutely did. Now I need to get the out-the-door price so I can determine whether or not I want to move forward.
Okay, totally. Heard loud and clear, Ray. Well, here at Gotcha Toyota, it's really simple. We sell all of our vehicles at MSRP, so I can go ahead and get you that out-the-door price. Just give me one moment here. I got to talk to my manager,
Sure.
So bear with me for 1 second.
Not a problem.
Okay, so Ray, I want to walk you through this out the door price. This is my manager's special for the day. You are the lucky customer who's getting it here at MSRP, like I talked about. And then I just got to walk you through a little bit of these fees and line items here. So we have the selling price of the vehicle, MSRP. Okay, so no discounts there, but we're not adding anything on like those crazy market adjustments. But then if you go down a little bit here, we put nitrogen tire fee because we add nitrogen to all of our tires. And then we have a night protection package that we've added to all of our vehicles here as well. So the nitrogen tire is about $4.99. That's the price there. And then that night protection package, again, really important. We put that on all of our vehicles. That's $14.99. And then of course we have our dock fee, which we charge every customer. That's just part of the car deal. That's another $9.99. Then you have your state fees and your taxes and all that fun stuff.
Wait, time out. I mean, let's go back a little ways. Nitrogen, the air that you put in the tires is 78% nitrogen. So you're charging me $499 so that I can have 100% nitrogen? I'll make a deal with you. I don't want the nitrogen. Suck it out.
Well, Ray, I can appreciate that, but we put that nitrogen into all of our vehicles so that they ride as good as possible for you. And like I said, it's $4.99. And then obviously, like I said, that night protection package, that's $14.99, the dock fee $9.99.
What is the night protection package? Is it like an anti-vampire package? What is it?
Well,
so I saw online you had a Ford F-150. I got the stock number here, the P572A, and it was listed online for $39,995. Can I see that car and can I buy it for that price?
Oh, well, okay. You gave me the stock number. I really appreciate that. Let me run it through my system here really quickly. 1 second. So actually, unfortunately, Ray, that vehicle just sold. I've got one very similar to it, actually. Really, really, really close. Pretty much the same exact thing. It's just about $4,000 more at $43,900. Can I show you that one instead?
When did it just sell?
Just sold about 30 minutes ago.
Wow. Okay. Hey, it was really nice swinging by, though. I'll tell you that.
Hey, congratulations, Ray. Super excited for your new Silverado 1500. I just got a few things here in the F&I office I want to show you. Do you have any questions for me before we get started, though? I'm just going to show you a few things that most all of our customers take advantage of when it comes to protecting their vehicle.
No. As you know, as long as everything adds up to what I agreed to with the salesperson, we are good to go, my friend.
Yeah, no numbers changing here. The price you negotiated with that salesperson, that's the price of the car that you're buying. But I got to show you here, Premium Plus package here at Gotcha Chevrolet. It's one of the best options we can possibly give you. I know that out the door price you negotiated with Carlos, you did a great job there. Your monthly payment back with Carlos was about $789. And what I want to show you here is if we add the Premium Plus package for just $25 additional a month, we're going to get you an extended warranty, gap insurance, paint protection. It's really the best possible option, and most all customers take advantage of this. So it's just $25 a month. And really all you got to do is just sign right here to take advantage of that offer.
Wow, that sounds cheap for all those things. Is that for the same 60-month term that we were talking about with Carlos? Or is that $25 a month more and it's a longer term now?
Well, it's a great question. Yeah, I mean, this was actually at a 72-month term, and that price was going to go up $25 a month.
Well, but you just added 12 months to my car load.
Okay, Ray, we just took a look at your Jeep Grand Cherokee. Great kept vehicle. Well done. Really, really, really incredible. My used car manager did the appraisal, walked around it, and here we've got you at about $18,000. I can't believe. I mean, I can show you the KBB numbers. I can show you all the numbers. $18,000 is the offer we're able to give you here on that Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Lucky for you, I can show you some numbers too. I went to caredge.com and I did the sell your car, and I got an instant CarMax offer for $20,575. Is your used car manager blind or something? So listen, I saw online you have a 2021 Q5. I'd like to be able to take that for a test drive if I could.
Absolutely, Ray. Happy to get you out there in the 21 Q5. I think you'll enjoy that test drive. Here at Gotcha Audi, we've got a little bit of a process for a test drive. I need to see a copy of your driver's license, so hopefully you brought that with you. And I also need to get a credit application going so that we can make sure you're qualified to actually purchase this vehicle. So here, I'll give you the paperwork for the credit application. You can actually even do it from your phone. We can do a credit application from the dealership website. And like I said, just need a copy of that driver's license as well. And then we can get you out on that test drive.
You know, I don't mind giving you my driver's license, but you ain't getting my credit application. I'm not applying for credit. I just want to take the vehicle for a ride to make sure that it's the vehicle I want to buy. Oh, and trust me, young man, I can afford to buy that car if I wanted to.
All right, Dad, so you were in the business for 40 plus years. You saw all these sleazy sales tactics. Let's run through what we just role played. Number one was the bogus fees when you asked for the out the door price. I was adding all sorts of crap to that. Nitrogen tire fees, a night protection package. Obviously, you kind of stopped me on my tracks when you were asking me what those things actually were. That's a bogus, sleazy sales tactic to try and get extra profit on the car deal, right?
That's just one way dealerships will reel you in and hope to set the hook. And then once they've set that hook, actually catch you completely by adding extra fees that you had no intention of either needing or wanting or buying.
So this is why from day zero, your first outreach to the dealership, it's all about the out the door price, so you can kind of get up in front of that and not be, blindsided after you do the test drive and things like that. Always, always, always ask for the out the door price. Yes. The second one was bait and switch, Dad. You came into the dealership on one vehicle, I think it was the Ford, at $39,000, and such a bummer. We actually just sold it. We got another one though that's just like it at $5,000 or $4,000 more. That's a classic bait and switch.
Oh, absolutely. Either that or the dealership will say, "Oh my God, all the staff in the back when they're plugging this information into the internet for us, they got some of the fattest fingers you've ever seen." Once again, this was just another case where they fat fingered the number. It was really $44,995.
Yeah, there's another bait and switch too, which is the ridiculously low online advertised price. Then you come in and you do step one, which was ask for the OTD price, the out the door price, and then there's all the fees added on. 3 different flavors of your favorite bait and switch. Watch out for those folks. And if a dealer's playing those types of games, typically a sign to go somewhere else. You're just going to be pulling your hair out. Then, Dad, in the third scenario, we went to the F&I office, and I pulled 2 fast ones on you. At least I tried to. Help break down what happened there with the extended term and adding all those products.
Well, you offered me this great deal for an extended service contract and maintenance or whatever, and it was only $25 more a month. There was one problem. It was $25 more per month for an extra 12 months. That was a classic case of just selling you on the amount difference, not the term difference, not the price difference.
And that's a bit of what can happen in the F&I office. A lot of people, they follow our advice. They get a great deal on the out the door price, and then it's a shell game when you go to the finance office. It's round 2. You have to be ready to negotiate there as well. And you can move all the numbers around and manipulate things. And as a customer, you have to be prepared for that. Number 4, Dad, was lowballing on your trade-in. This is as old as time. This is what dealers do, right?
Well, the dealership's responsibility, at least as they see it, is to be able to buy their trade-ins from their customers as cheaply as possible. So, they're going to lowball you with the first offer. You have to have some facts and figures with you so that you can say, I think you're a few $1,000s light.
And then the last one, Dad, was the credit application before the test drive. Break down why this is one of the sleaziest things you've seen performed in your career at dealerships left and right.
Well, because dealerships want to run your credit while you're out driving the car or before you drive the car to see if you would even qualify for a loan on that car. Realistically, if you haven't decided to buy a car, there's no real reason for a dealership to run your credit. They would like to so that they can have better control over the situation, but there's no need to. Now, if you're looking to test drive a specialty vehicle, a Ferrari, a this or that, Yeah, they're going to want to run a credit application to make sure you're real and that you can actually afford to buy that car and that you're not just there for a fun test drive. But if you're on an everyday car and they want a credit application first, you need to go find yourself a different dealership.
If you want to be informed when you go to buy a car, obviously subscribe to the CarEdge channel and check out caredge.com. There are so many free resources there to help you make sure you get the best deal possible. Pops, thank you as always for doing this with me.
Absolutely. Don't fall for the sleaze, ladies and gentlemen.